I'm Amy Antonora from Aftermarket News and Counterman Magazine, and we are here with Charley Johnson. He is currently the chairman of MEMA and also president and CEO of Proliance. And we're getting ready to kick off the 5th annual MEMA Legislative Summit here on Capitol Hill. And Charley, we just wanted to find out a little bit of background from you. I know you've been involved with this event for a number of years. Why is it important for Proliance to attend legislative events such as this?
Well, Amy, thanks for asking that question, because that's sort of the underlying reason we're all here, and that is that we're interested in good public policy. And our organization represents over 780,000 employees around this nation, employs that many, and affects 4.6 million jobs across our economy. That's a lot of jobs. That's a lot of people out there depending on us to be sure that our jobs are going to be there in the future. And everybody knows our industry has been challenged by all the many things that are going on around the world today. So our objective in being here, and my objective in coming here over many years, is to try and be sure that that good public policy makes its way through legislation and starts to affect our people in a good way. And our businesses. You know, our industry is very important to this nation. I just mentioned all the jobs. These are good jobs. These are jobs that are high-paying jobs, and they're jobs we need. So we want to be sure that we are manufacturing products in our country and that we have a manufacturing base in our country, because if we ever have to mobilize our country again, if we have to do major changes in our world, we're going to need to be able to make things here. So manufacturing is very important. And for my company is always interested in what's going on in Washington. You know, all the things, all the new legislations that are going on, all impact our business. So we want to be sure that we're a party to the solution and not part of the problem.
It's excellent. It's definitely an honorable thing to do, to get out there and have your voice heard. Now, stepping back a little, you know, more of a 30,000-foot view, you're also chairman of MEMA currently. So what are your goals as a whole for the association when attending events like this?
Well, this event, again, is all about good public policy. And what we want to do is try to get across to our members of Congress the importance of manufacturing in our country, and particularly the importance of motor manufacturing. You know, the products that we make touch almost everything we do every day. When you go out and drive your car, when you have products delivered to you, to your home, or to stores where you're buying products, all those products have parts that were made by our various operations as part of the Motor Equipment Manufacturing Association members. So our objective here is to be sure that all the things that are going on, some of them good and some of them challenging for us, including things like climate change. Climate change seems to be a reality, and we all need to deal with that. So we want to be sure we're part of the solution. Things like energy policy, where people are all suffering from high gas prices right now and high fuel prices. We want to be sure we're bringing the right kinds of technologies to our nation so that we can improve fuel economy and bring new technologies so that we even change our dependence on oil over time. So these are all things that we can do, we must do, and it's important that our organization be part of that solution. And that's our objective in being here, is to be part of the solution.
Excellent. And yesterday in Governor Engler's keynote speech, he had referenced the fact that he assumed a lot of legislators feel that there's some secret recipe hidden away for the 100-mile-per-gallon car. Do you feel that legislators right now kind of have the wrong impression of the industry and maybe don't realize its scope and its significance yet?
Yes, well, there's absolutely no question that there's a wrong impression of the industry, and you know, it's probably fair to say that businesses over the years have earned some of those reputations too. But our job is to be sure that the truth is known, or at least the truth as we see it is understood. And whether there's a 100-mile-per-gallon formula out there or not, I certainly hope there is, and I think over time, you know, we're going to find solutions to help make that better. But that's the point. We are part of the solution, not part of the problem. And when it comes to every aspect of the things that are facing our nation, our industry is a metaphor for the things that need to be done and need to be improved. Healthcare is an example. You know, our 780-some thousand folks that are working in our plants, most of those folks are covered by healthcare, as an example today. So as we start to look at healthcare policy around our nation, it's awfully important that we be at the table because we're now covering a lot of folks.
Right.
And we'd like to see everybody covered for that matter. But the question is, how do we achieve it? How do we achieve it at reasonable cost? How do we achieve it effectively? These are all important questions. So we want to be sure that that reputational issue is handled by the fact that we do the right things.
Right. Well, you're definitely a good steward for the industry, and we appreciate you taking some time to talk with us.
Thank you for being here, Ann.
Thank you very much.
Take care.